Are we live? I don't know. Didn't get the normal notification, but hello everybody and welcome. So, if any of you were here last time, you'll remember that I made a team towards the end of the stream, tried it out twice, and I don't think it was the best testing environment, so I'm going to be playing some more games with it today. Just going to check the auction house first and maybe pick up a new radar to do in the background. I think I still have enough Luma drops for... I might not. I might have to buy a crappy Luma just for some more drops. Because I want to do another Hidati radar. Okay. Actually, what is the cheapest Luma now? Dang, a perfect Luma now going for less than 600k. That's crazy. Am I surprised? No, I'm really not. But it's just surprising to see for the first time. Buyout. This is also crazy. Nobody's gonna be buying this anymore. Alright, so Calibus is the cheapest. And that is not cheap. I really don't feel like paying that much. The other thing I wanted to check is the... No. Okay, so one thing I realized is that I should probably be running Digi-Threat. Because I do have double mental and it'll help against stall teams. So I think I'm just going to drop microwaves. I know it does more damage, but it also costs more stam. So, it'd be better to go like that. Double mental could definitely come in handy that way. Might as well just queue up and go around. I don't think the queues are going to be real quick today, unfortunately. I've been kind of watching player numbers. It's still pretty good, but I think a lot of people are Luma hunting. I know there's plenty of long-time players that are grinding their Luma in here if they don't have it yet. And just other players getting Umbras are their favorites and stuff, maybe making a whole Umbra team. Blue Shuckle. Okay. So I only got one Toxic. So Wind Koish. Ice Cube's just moderate damage now. Probably a War Pig to Re-Typhoon sort of thing. Only got one electric type. Problem is neither Taifu or Montmans have a turn 1 water move. And they're both not very bulky physically. I think I'm going to ban the Mimic because the whole team revolves around Mimic. You got double Water Cutting Lily, you got double Koish, double Seismuch, double Mastion, double Pig. And then just some extra melees just in case the Seismuch becomes the main win condition. Now I think I always want Moments here. Okay. So here's the double Pig, or just double Wind. I'm totally fine to bring Grumper into this. Piranha goes down. That's actually a bit of a weird choice. I'm gonna take out the Mastion because then Taifu stonks are up. Taifu, even with its repertoire of like moves, it can't hit Mastion very well. Now, this Gialis could potentially be faster than my Mudred. Like, it could very easily be faster. So it'd be safer to go Auhi as my cleaner, and then I do want Adoro. Kinda puts a pin in the Babua. Forces the Seismuch, which is also good for Adoro. Yo, CG, welcome. You didn't make it this time. Ad break? Yeah, I know. But I do see you, so hi. Okay. The ad break started as soon as I started the battle. Kind of sad, and I can't even like wait for it. I'm actually gonna swap out the Moments and go into Aohi. Probably seems a little weird, but I want holds off on Aohi. Bamboozle on the Aohi. That makes sense. And it's also like a max speed pig. So I wonder if this entire team... Oh shoot, I forgot to take off Horror. That's not great at all. That actually really sucks. I'm gonna try burning the Owlhe because I think I can take a burned heli kick. And just hope he greeds for the heli kick instead of the Yoshi. Not reading the Bamboozle and not knowing it was a fast pig kind of screwed me. I should have known it was a fast pig. But oh well. Could even be Oshi on the pig onto the Grumper. Not sure. Owlhe swap into Koish. Okay. Is it going to be the Oshi then? Oh, it's actually Eerie Koish. I was expecting it to be Synergy Master or Synergy Adept. It is Oshi, okay. Yeah, if I burned the pig there, Grumper would have lived just fine. Yeah, I need a sleep move on this Aohi really bad. I should have Hypno. It was just an oversight by me to not have it. Gonna throw another Fiery Soul and a Hypoxia at the Koish. I'm kind of just ignoring the pig at this point. Wow! I did not think that the Koish would outspeed me. Oh, I forgot they upped the priority on Ice Cubes. Oh man, that's gonna hurt. I wanted Aohi for the Phantom Whiplash. Oh, he went for himself. That's actually huge. And the burn takes it out. And that also means that I get Ignis for next turn. That is the best possible outcome for that turn. Crazy. Taifu coming in clutch. So I have Phantom Whiplash up, so neither Size Munch or Owlhe can come in, but Gyalis doesn't want to take a Fiery Soul either. And goes for the Size Munch. I'm gonna go for the allergic spread since I'm still full health. It is... I guess I probably should have gone for the Dust Vortex because that would cover for Gyalis coming in and Owlhe just kind of dies anyways. This is great damage against either though. It might actually be better for me if he saves the Size Munch, just because Taifu and Moments can deal with it just fine. Even Adoro can deal with it. Ah, no kill, unfortunate. Turbine, OX, OX, please. Nice. Heli kick, that doesn't even kill. That does not even kill. Okay. So I was initially planning on saving a Doro, but I think I'm actually going to save the moments instead. I'm going to bring in a Doro here. And we're going to leech the Alhi. Turbine was expected. I figured he'd have Prio on this team. And I didn't, of course, like, I don't want to have to swap in, take a 2x hit, but I would have lost significant health on Moments if I didn't, and that would have been really bad as well. Just one stam short on Taifu of being able to use allergic spread, which really is sad. I'm still going to, because it's my best way to get chip on both. Interesting. I should have gone for Dust Vortex, I guess. Pig's running low on stam again. Adoro is alive. Cancel out the bait. Sort of. Oh, survive on 3 health. Wow. Yeah, that's great damage on both. I do take mirroring and OX, which isn't great, but I think we're still okay. I'm gonna try and OX the pig on the off chance I survive, just because no, it is a sharp stabs. So now the sharp stabs is actually down. Kind of a strange choice, in my opinion. You can't do that. You have that's a blunder right there. Very unfortunate. He even took the OX for that. His plan was to make it so that he doesn't die to the Auhi, but he's got nothing to avoid it now. And that very well might be game. Because if he swaps Gallus here, he dies, and I just Fiery Soul it again next turn. And if he doesn't swap it here, it also dies, so very unfortunate. It looks like he will be able to take the Auhi down with him at least. That was weird. That's a new bug, put it on the reports. Die of Mirroring. Death animation gets automatically skipped. Good to know. I am gonna try and leech the Alhi, because I don't think Plasma Beam kills even with max special attack and Vis Moments. The thing is, it's just that Moments is not meant to be a damage dealer, it's meant to be a tank. So I'm building it wrong. If I kept Microwaves, I'd feel better about it killing. And I think Alhi might even die to the burn. But once again, I just don't know. Alhi does have Oshidashi up as well. Bamboozle, fair enough. Maybe no Oshi because it's running Turbine. Hip or Bamboozle's down now. Oh, living on 2.5%. That was the strongest thing I could hit it with. I couldn't do anything else. I got Binary Flood, so he has to take out Moments this turn, or else I think I just win. But also, if Moments does die, I think I just lose. Now, Moments is pretty tanky, but it's more so on the special defensive side than the physical defense side. Going for the friendship damage boost. Is the Oshi coming? The Feathergat won't do it. I don't think a turbine does it either. Wait, yeah, Oshi would have done it for sure. GG. That pig was really a nuisance. I mean, I know how much of a pain pig can be, and because it was squishy, and I knew that it was the off trade, I should have taken it out sooner. I just figured it out too late in the game, even though it was like turn 1 that I figured. The thing is, I'd never know. So it's very weird to have an offensive attacker and then not attack on it. Because he used Bamboozle like 3 times, and while it was definitely the right play, it's all of a sudden a whole bunch of wasted TVs. And if I had attacked the pig, I actually used it. He used it 4 times. Every single time it was up, I think he used it. But yeah, it's just wasted TVs if you're not using them. Okay. So for Hidati, I need 340. So yeah, I need to buy something cheap. We'll go and buy the cheapest Luma. Because I don't think I have any more to just grind up. And yeah, CG, what you up to? You doing anything fun? How was the rest of your stream? Chillin', ate ice cream, nice. What flavor? I keep doing that. Don't feel like gaming? Fair enough. Orange Dreamsicle, okay. Alright, Calibus. Let's hope you can give me the Hidati radar that I failed last time. Alright. Yeah, so queues are still like 2-3 minutes. Still only gonna slow down from here. Yo, 7, good to see ya. Another pig! Man, everyone's running pig now, I guess. Good to see another Raiken. I still think Raiken is very good. I think once it's explored a bit more, it'll be even stronger. I got decent spread options on this team, so I'm not too afraid of mixing like right away. Definitely not first ban worthy. Actually, there's only like 2 damage carries on this entire team. So I'm gonna ban the mix first. Just because all of my spread moves are on a hold, and it could honestly C-spike itself, and that would be the worst thing it could do to me. And Mudrid can't even... Like, he's got, like, very few options. Raiken's his other carry. The rest of them are, like, all supports. He's really overloaded his team with supports. He has to pick Raiken here. And he doesn't want to do that into a Mudrid. 7, thank you so much for the sub again. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so this is probably his best plan. Not bad for the queue. Yeah, no, it's not too bad at all. So I guess his plan was always to pick that there. Makes enough sense. Now the question is, is this pig also rocking Oshi? Because then my Mudred can just get nuked after like turn 2. I don't think Calibus has a turn 1 water yet, does it? It got Laundry. Sanative Rain. Like Water Blade sucks. It's got Ice Stalactite, Water Jet, Aqua Stone. I'm gonna ban the Raiken just because I got both of my Dirts on lead, and chances are Grumper's eating a double in and then Mudred's getting Oshi'd. So now all of a sudden, I'm just gonna take as much down as I can with this lead and deal with the rest later. Thinking about creating a second Dark Knights Club so more of your people can participate in Dojo Wars. That's kind of funny. But that's also pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, the more people that are around and actually play Dojo Wars, the better. I'm actually just going to pick both Natures. I think Natures are going to be some of the most crucial types still. And I honestly think Taifu and Moments might have a place. I know Taifu was untouched this patch, but I think it might have a place. Alright, I did want to attack the Calibus, but I think I'm leaning more towards the pig now. Could be worse. Well, that was not the turn I was expecting. I'll say that much. Yeah, Mom's lunched, which isn't great. I only use Crystal Dust on Mudred, so that's good and fine and all. Snare item doesn't work, it's just Iron Coating, nothing crucial. He cannot stay in on 2-wire. I'm gonna go Sandstorm, lower the Spadef of whatever he wants to bring in. And then this double in should take out Schween. Probably just result in win trading accusations again. For what it's worth, I was always on Gibbs' side. I thought some punishment was necessary, but it was too much. Both cool and sad finals are only 5v5 now. Yeah, such a cool group activity. They definitely were, but it was so rough. Like back when the Chubby Simps were active or existed, we had like I think about 6 active players we kind of rotated in and out, and H-slap Ice Stalactite or something? But I'm faster. Base speed Schween. Oh, that was a weird turn. Too many people are cooking at this low of elo. But yeah, I don't think we ever participated in a finals. Oh, I guess we probably pushed for a few. But it's always a case of like you got like 7, 8 members that are, you know, pretty solid, pretty good at the game, and you got a chance with, and then the rest are kind of just fillers, like, honestly. It's sad that that's the case, but it's also realistic. And there's not even people that play Dojo Wars much anymore, so if you add another club, I mean, you definitely will get accused for it, just because it's like, oh, you're making up 2 out of the 3 clubs that play Dojo Wars? Okay, you get your club to play then. I dare you. The Ninja still had an energy drink, otherwise I would have gone for that instead. Like, I feel like this is going to be a max attack Calibus, and that's going to smack me with the hardest hitting Laundry ever, or something. Oh, I forgot to take horror off again. Man. Made finals once, struggled to get enough to participate. One-sided against us. I think we pulled Cass, a non-PvP player, and yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, so Ninja Soul will actually be a pain to kill because I can't kill him with Aohi anymore. This is where sleeping the pig would be really valuable. Was it really only one time though? I thought we made it a couple, but the only one time was realistic. Oh, yikes. Water Jet and Aqua Stone. Stonewall. I got no physical attackers, just special attackers. So that's not too bad for me. Gonna bring in Taifu, hopefully potentially bait in like a toxic move onto it. It's also gonna be kind of not great against Nid just because it can also get poisoned. But I do have Hypoxia, which could also be kind of nice against Calibus. Should have said we participated once. Gotcha, that makes sense. Okay, pig's down. Fainted Curse. Watch Warwick climb to Legend and play his 10 Legend matches for the rank reward. Nice, alright, GG. So last 30 games, every second match was versus Venom. No way, not every single one. If he wouldn't have played, it would have been impossible to get the rewards. That's crazy. Resisted 17%. Heck yeah, I'll take it. Grumper goes down. That's great. Might not even have a toxic move on the Taifu. Not sure. Or on the Nid. Easy peasy. Made it 2 or 3 times. I guess we were playing during the hype of it, back when there were a lot of people actively fighting for it. So it was more meaningful to reach that point. So I guess that makes sense. What does have toxic? I wonder if investing minimal speed to beat the bulky teams would be worth it. I'll have to figure out which teams people are running, or which Tems people are running in the bulky teams. Why am I here? I need to be in Nanto Labs. Also, I forget I can just warp directly 2 places. I don't actually know if there's a Nanto Labs warp. I want to sell Anahir Egg, 2 Luma Parents, 700k. I hope that's at least a 1 in 20 Anahir Egg, but that's still just like stupidly overpriced. Any of us anywhere to do things, stuff and things. Alright, Calibus, toxic farewell to you as well. Rip Calibus. Alright, give me that Hidati Raider. The man here price will drop to Oblivion. It's already in Oblivion. Like, there's no reason to actually trade for one because it's like a 25% chance in a reasonable Digilare. The only reason you would ever buy one is if you do like free time and have no friends. Sometimes we also have 14 plus people in Discord. Every Saturday hype for the Dojo Wars finale. Yeah, I don't think we ever did like Discord calls about it, but it was always fun to watch whoever was playing. Or we're also in a unique club where nobody really using the same team. That's true. That's definitely true. I think there was still... Oh, and the coaching thing, yeah. Holy Goats, Girthy Grumbles, PDX, yeah. 49% chance on maxed out layer. Like the 5% Tems, yeah. Isn't anything like Ryburn below 100% chance? It's like 65%. Or a 65% chance and above of spawn rate or whatever is actually 100% chance in Digilayers now. Another Grandpa ban. Why? No, I'm not liking the Mashuk too much, but there's also a Valash. But I think I have counterplay to Valash, but I'm also afraid that this is actually a team from like 2 patches ago and not like, because there's only one hallucination synergy. So if I pick Aohi, what am I afraid of? Aohi covers the Valash and Raiken. So that means I bring... Lawali is one of like 2 Tems that completely walls Taifu though, which sucks. I think I have to bring Taifu to start, and we'll see how it goes. I really wanted to swap Taifu in, but I'm pretty sure the thing gets banned if I don't bring it now. Yeah, so there's the Raiken. It's still like a pretty good lead for me, because now I can bring in a Doro or something. I think the worst thing for me now is probably Molgu. I don't know. The Valash is still... I haven't seen what Valash can do yet. It might be a good time to test it. I've got multiple counters to Nagais. It's either Molgu or Valash. I think we're gonna ban... I don't even want to see what Valash does, honestly. I know that it's OP. And I got 7 special Tems. All it's got to do is Madness buff in my face. I'm too slow to deal with it. All of a sudden it scavengers back up to full health. And my Piranha gets banned. So I have no physical attackers left. Definitely want Grumper. And Adoro is going to be my swap in for turn 1. Now, Mawmance is going to be better for the long game here. Oh, I keep forgetting to swap out the stupid horror on the Aohi. I'm so trolling. I need to get rid of that. I mean, the Mawmance is kind of sketchy. It hits, or it's good against everything on his team, but he's also got Molgu, Raiken, which are good. Oh, I guess it's not good against the Raiken. It's good against like 4 things on his team, because it can wall a Wally pretty bad. So what is he swapping into? It's got to be Turok, right? Has to be Turok. Naga? Not what I was expecting. Temtem Showdown to build teams and use them in Yeah, you can use Temtem Showdown for that. half the point of Temtem Showdown is so you can play comp with whatever kind of team you want. Is this a Taifu meta? I think it might be. Okay, so I'm chipped a little bit, and the Geist is stupid. So I genuinely don't know if I live... Oh, wait a second. It's... See, that's what I was saying. It looked like an old team. It's going to be an old team. This Bryken probably has head charge too, so it's probably... See, how am I supposed to know that? The fact that the Naga is now a coin flip Tem just by existing kind of sucks. Auhe lives the Fury, Grumper lives the Fury. But both of them are really low, and I don't know if they live the Meteor Swarm. You love it? See, I don't like coin flips. I don't think it adds anything into the game that's valuable. And then the Raiken swaps anyways. For Turok. Dang. And then Straw Shield's back, so I can't even T-strike the Naga to punish him for having a bad board. Did you download Temtem Showdown because it's not on Steam for some reason? Oh, no. Temtem Showdown is no longer a standalone client. It's just built into the Temtem main game. It's just under the competitive tab. You just click the S with like all the explosion behind it, and then you can just make your custom teams and stuff. Alright, so I gotta gamble now on which slot the Raiken's gonna come into. It was a coin flip. I thought he might Hypno the Taifu. Yeah, this could be worse. Absolutely could be worse. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad. Like literally, if I just gamble and I get the guess right, then Raiken dies, and all of a sudden I have nothing to worry about because I don't have to worry about giving him stacks for free or anything. But now it's just like he kills something, and all of a sudden Sludge Gift gets outsped, and Sludge Gift is the only way I can do the last like 40% of its health. Cage. That's painful. I should have known it was a Molgu. Didn't really matter what I did there, though. But now Grumper needs to kill with Sludge Gift. Or else I lose. Because Moments dies then. Okay, that's not bad. We might still be in this. I think Moments can carry the rest of the game now. I think that cage was a little bit troll. If you hypnoed your Taifu, it would have been worse. Right, that's what I'm saying. Because then I would never have been able to kill with Dust Vortex or anything. I had to be wary of another cage. Oh, I guess it wasn't off hold. Ah, well. That's kind of painful. If I had a sleep move on my Aohi, I wouldn't have to worry about anything right now. I think my only winning play, because it's pretty rough right now. It may not look like it, but Adoro does not win that endgame against Turok ever. I don't think. Yeah. That was not what I was expecting. Huh. It's got goofy. If he doesn't kill Aohi with Turok, then Aohi gets to kill Lawali. And yeah, so that was his best play, because now he'll be able to kill Moments, even though it'll be a trade. So the question is, does one V-Gust kill Lawali at this health? Because I don't know. I do have Reactive Vial on the Adoro. And he does not have Turbo Attack. He didn't Cyberclaw. That's GG. I forgot I had even if, honestly. Yeah, Lawali's not even a wind type anymore. Look at that. I don't even need Reactive Vial. I could take two of those and maybe even a third. Everyone's favorite wind type. Lawali doesn't suck, guys, though. I promise. Trust. GG. Just in case anyone's not aware, I loved Lawali, and then they took away Hypoxia, and now it is only pain. Okay. Luckily you said Hypno the Taifu, and I remembered I can now put Hypno on this thing, so thank you. Alright, Umbra Radar. Number 2 for Hidari. Which we're not going to get through like any at all the entire rest of the week. Yeah, and the man. Alright. Another Nagais. We're going to be seeing those everywhere. Luckily this team is... It's got plenty of anti-Nagais tech. I got Electric, Nature, Toxic, Crystal. Now what does this team not want to face? Probably Hazrat. Well, I got double... Definitely going to be a Water Custodian Nagais this time. Because he's got the quad fire. It's 4... Really? 4 fires, 3 waters, and a Mimit. So that means the most valuable Tem on my team is going to be a Doro. And the worst thing preventing a Doro from doing something is Hedgen. Double Nesla? Kind of weird, but alright. Banning the Hazrat just because it's got a great defensive type. I can kill Auhi with... Yeah, so now Mudred's more valuable, and he'll probably just double in on the Adoro. Because T-Strike into Aquatic surely kills Adoro, and Adoro is definitely the most valuable Tem on my team. Actually, no. Taifu has Dust Vortex. I can still deal with Anatan. And Taifu outspeeds Anatan's like by decent enough. I'll bring the Piranha too. I have to watch out for water moves because of the Naga. This is good. So I'm honestly just gonna like double swap turn 1 to both my natures. Like double Nestle's just crazy. There's double Water Blade on Snick. Bye bye Bunny. But that's only if I keep Bunny in. Like I have a Taifu. Like double Nesla only has water and electric moves, neither of which hit Taifu. And Moments can eat those up too. Plus, I also have Piranhans, which I could swap in for Synergy V-Gust to get these things down to like 60% and bring them into range to die to Seed Us by Bunny. So I have plenty of options here. I think double Nesla is like an awful plan. I still think he's going to double T-Strike the Adoro though, so I'm going to bring Taifu into that slot and Moments into the Mudred one. I do have Allergic Spread on this Taifu, so I can just click that for big damage on most things. I could even click binary as well. Chain lightning. Okay, so that's gimmicky. It's fun. I respect it. I respect it. You also proc your own nut bar that way. So he has to bring in... Okay. So with Nestle gone and Mimic gone, the options for killing Mudrid and Piranha are dwindling. Moments is getting low, but quite frankly, I don't mind. Don't care. Taifu should do like 3 times as much, so I think this will kill. I stand corrected, it was only 2.5 times as much. No, I forgot about that. Should have used Leech. Oh well, like keeping the Mimic alive does not bother me at all here. Like it's just a sitting duck. Oh, and the seized wore off. I was gonna say binary would kill if he didn't get that heal. Look, dude, I'm really sorry that I'm gonna have to be the one to show you this. But there's like 2 things that Taifu does. And those are Leech and coverage. It's not even like an annoying Tem anymore, it's just all it does is Leech and coverage. And I do have natural conversion, so definitely kills. And special attack invest. If I was base Taifu with safe retreat, I don't think that would kill, honestly. Building blocks out here and whatever that item is, reactive violent Geist. Oh, warm gifts as well. I hope these players get some good matches in between the ones they have to face me. You know, Black Hole Geist I think has some potential value. Telekinetic. Oh. This is probably going to be a 0. Oh, it's a mixed out here. Okay. Glass cannon. Yep. Thought so. That one was probably against somebody relatively new to the game. I hope they stick around and keep experimenting. But the type chart is very important, and I hope that they learned that from our game. You know, like, strategies like double Nesla with Chain Lightning, they're cool. And I do like those strategies. But the thing is that any time where it would be viable enough to run, your opponent's going to have a counter. It's just kind of how it is. And the physical Nagais, though, I don't really understand that one. Maybe just not understanding the difference between physical and special moves. That does happen sometimes, especially for people who come from Pokemon and just play the campaign through. They just use the high damage moves. trying to think of some other stuff. I don't know. I do think it's kind of funny though that the last time when I started the first Umbra Hidari radar, I was using Taifu because I'm like, oh, Taifu's cool now. And here we are again. Taifu's cool again. I just happen to be using Taifu on a team. That's why I grabbed another. I probably would have gone for like Valyars or maybe even a Doro. Also, I do have a perfect Luma Maw, so I bought it. So maybe I just forgot to soulbind it. I'll have to see, and maybe I can do that after this. I should have plenty of feathers too. Alright, now we're up against Argon. So our 4-0 win rate is probably getting knocked down because he ain't playing around. Double Madness buff users. Okay, I genuinely would not be surprised if that is a Sensei Robe Osakai. I was just talking about that yesterday. There are enough Mudrids around. Okay, no. So because he banned Mudrid, he definitely wants to pick his Valash. He left Grandpa open though, so Nox isn't like an immediate threat. But yeah, it's a lot of meta Tems here. He's kept his speed control. You probably got Quicksand on Volphy, on Osakai, Turbo, Kinu, and Nox and stuff. I don't mind bringing Piranhient at all here. I do really like Grumper in this matchup as well, but I need to bring Grandpa, and that's what sucks. Madness buff is now just that kind of move. If I had Blue Side here, I think things could have been different. I probably would have first picked Piranhient no matter what, because it can hit most things. And now that I picked Grandpa, it's like... Yeah. Do I ban the Nox now? I think I'm going to ban the Kinu just because it kind of walls most of my team. I'll keep the Grandpa alive then. So I would not be surprised if he expects me to obviously swap and save the Grandpa for the Nox. So he'd double in on the Piranhient. Or he'd T-strike the Piranhient and actually bring in Nox to eat the Cold Geyser. And then he'd get Turbo up. Synergy because Volgon. And the game would be lost. So I'm actually thinking I might stay in with Grandpa. He bans the Grumper. Obviously, Grumper was like the next most important Tem on my team. Definitely wanted to bring it, but never got the chance. Since Mudrid's banned, I'm going to pick Aohi as my cleaner. This is why I like having two cleaners on a team. I'm so glad to finally have a third one to play around with too, because running Aohi and Saipad on every single team kind of gets old. Okay, no Volphy. Definitely gonna grab... Well, I guess I could have grabbed... the reason why I couldn't just pick Moments and then try and doom the Nox is because it can actually put itself into trance by just madness buffing over and over. So it doesn't really work. So the obvious swap here for me is to go into Taifu. So he has two options. Could swap in Nox or Oshiara. Or he could just stay in and predict the Taifu, knowing that he'll live. Volgon's actually the bigger problem because it can hit Grandpa Adoro and Aohi. I don't know, I think I'm toast here. Jinx Whisper. Man, but like, Taifu was such an obvious swap there. Why do you not predict me at all? That sucks. And now he's free to Fiery Soul this slot because then he gets a... yeah, game's pretty much lost just from that. Yeah, this is what I expected him to do last turn, and he didn't do it. Because it's a really good board for Nox, and Nox gets to eat the Cold Geyser. DC Beam. He's got Prio on the Volgon too. That sucks because I can't outspeed it with Aohi. I did attack the Volgon. Ooh, it's actually not that fast of a Volgon. See, a Cold Geyser. I could gamble on Abyssal Maw, but I don't think it actually kills. Oh, it's gonna be Ampered. I forgot it has that move now as like an attack. So he's got Ampere, DC Beam, T-Strike. So he's got triple electric moves. Oh, and that keeps me just out of flippin' energy reserves. That's awful. I had to gamble on outspeeding with with my Aohi, getting the burn on the Nox, and surviving. Oh my goodness, a hallucination. Never mind. I had to hope to survive a not that. Yeah, I lost turn one. It was just a coin flip. I expected him to make the good play, and he knows that and didn't. Another instant match, though. Okay, I've got one toxic and multiple natures. Gonna ban the Koish. Because Aohi's valuable here if I do. Pick the Taifu first because I can deal with a lot of things with it. Oh, he insta-picked the Babua without thinking. Oh no. So there goes Mudrid. Zalbian won't have synergy, and Welcome back, everyone. Last game I never had a chance. I lost turn 1, just so everyone knows. I coin flipped it just on what he would predict me to do, and he did the play turn 2 when I was already in a vulnerable position. And it just was downhill from there. This game, it's just like Koishi's. He had to ban my Toxic, but I've got some other ways around it. Not gonna bring Moments this time. He's got a lot of physical attackers, and Piranha will just do better. He doesn't have anything to resist Grandpa, no electrics. The Babua doesn't have synergy, so I'm not too afraid of it. Schween's Horns, which doesn't have a toxic move, so it just straight up can't hit Taifu. Yeah, 2-Vine makes sense there. Doesn't do much damage at all. It's a bulky Grandpa. And there's Bird Season for you. So I could stay in another turn on Grandpa, but I'm just going to swap it and then Allergic Spread. That'll finish off the 2-Vine and deal good chip to Babua. Because I want Grandpa to have as much health as possible for when the Hazrat comes back in. You know what? Never mind. I'll be in such a good spot after this, it just doesn't even matter. Like, Babua is going to be in Fiery Soul range. And I still have... Oh, that does kill now. I also have Grumper to deal with the Hazrat, so I don't have to be afraid of it. I still have Dust Vortex on Taifu as well. Like, I'm just going to bring in Aohi, I'm going to Fiery Soul the Babua, and I'm just going to Dust Vortex. Because he's got nothing that wants to eat that. Like, Taifu's actually putting in probably the most work of any of my Tems so far. It's a lot of unfamiliar names and players. Only one I do know is, you know, Argon. Alright, I'm gonna Dust Vortex the Babua slot just in case he swaps. Yeah, like that. And unless Zalbian is max speed, I will outspeed with Taifu. It's literally 500 speed Zalbian. But y'all remember when I made the... Oh, and I'm gonna die to the Toxic Farewell. That's so sad. Because I do live that specific Zalbian build. Babua comes back in. That's okay. Sludge Gift to Zalbian. Yep, it's a wastewater. That won't kill, but it'll do a lot. Water Cutting also won't kill. Probably also put me in, like, low yellow. Oh, dang, red. Okay. Well, if the Zalbian has Digiclaw, I might lose. It does not. I think this Sludge Gift still kills it. No way, dude. It's a max speed Gialis too? That's crazy. That really sucks. I don't know if he OXs from this wastewater either. He did. Oh, it does put me in first aid kit. Good. Doesn't really matter though. I think I still lose because I die to a hook kick and I don't have prio. And I don't have Abyssal Maw either. Or I don't have ice cubes is what I mean. He's gonna hook kick. Man, I was so confident. Dude's literally running 500 spreads, but it doesn't matter because they're just so bulky. Crazy. This is why you don't just naturally increase Tem's stats so much. No, I got punished there for having 0 speed invests. This is why I was saying another reason why. No, you never run into that. People don't do that normally. Max speed Zalbian with no synergy Electro Punch. Like he didn't have a single other Digi on his team, did he? Oh, he had the Mimit. Man, that's frustrating. I live on 2 health. I die to the Toxic Farewell. Lived on 2 health because it was absolutely max speed. Gialis absolutely max speed. Yeah, that's a little frustrating. I don't even know what I could do much differently if I just have to spread differently to account for that. Or, you know what? My play was instead of bringing in Grumper, it was to bring in Piranhiant instead. That would have done it. I was just confident that I would outspeed. I think it's happened like once or twice before, because I was running fast Grumpers for a long time. It's so unusual. Because you can't outspeed a max speed Oshiara, and that's... I guess you're outspeeding the Mudrids now, because Gialis has always been one of Mudrid's best counters, so maybe it's just enough to outspeed max speed Mudrid. Then you can also kind of counter Volgon and, to an extent, Naga. You'll still get hit with a hallucination, but you can at least fight back. Maybe Gialis is better this patch than I gave it credit for. I know it got the Glass Blade rework. I didn't think about the whole Mudrid interaction, and even that it doesn't lose to Volgon and Naga. It's probably just as good as like Taifu and Cerny at beating that trio. Just a round blue Shuckle, good luck, have fun again. If I ban Monko, he loses his synergy on Zalbian. Yeah, Zalbian. The max speed Zalbian is what probably threw me off the most. Because I know it was the Mimit team. But the thing is, Zalbian is so slow compared to most Digis. He will get outsped by Chromians. He will get outsped by, like, Hedgen. Get outsped by Oshiaras, which are everywhere. It's not good when things are faster than it. So he got banned. That's really interesting. I was planning to bring a Doro. And then if Garunder's not picked, I'll probably pick Piranhians. Hey Marco, good to see you. How's it going? Banning out my nature makes it look like he wants to play the water side of things, so he might save the Nesla. Just potentially. Because I banned the Oshiara here, and I picked Grumper. And Grumper's good into his entire backline, and even the Garunder. So it's basically, Nesla is now MVP. MVT, most valuable Tem. Once again, I think it's going to be another game without Moments. There's a lot of people bringing, like, Fires right now, which is a little strange considering the Mudrid and Naga cores. Like, Auhi can survive a hallucination from Naga, but it's not doing much else. It's basically surviving on red health. But I guess it's very strange. This is like the first true mental meta we've had in a long time. Marbles, okay, that's a bit painful, but that also means it doesn't have camo. I don't die to a Water Blade. In fact, Water Blade probably only takes me down to like a third. And Garunder has no possible move it can use to finish me off. So I'm going to put V-Gust on Nesla, and we'll just Soil Steam the Garunder. Nothing wants to take a Soil Steam. And Nesla has to choose right now if it wants to take damage. Or deal it. I think leaving both Earths up when he has such a severe Earth weakness just probably isn't the play. Okay, that's really nice damage on Zalbian. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know about that one. The Earths are the problem here. If you can't kill... Yeah, see it. I'm just going to use Deluge because if I break through the Nesla, I don't have to worry about anything else. Like, I left the play open of swapping into Grandpa and getting, like, Synergy Crystal Dust up if I want. But I don't need to. Okay, and the Nesla does go down, so... Whether it's Mudrid or whether it's Grumper, I should have this game in the bag. Only thing that would have stopped that would have been a Frond Whip Zalbian. Or even Laundry. I guess the thing just naturally has Prio now, so maybe people are running Laundry Zal. Oof. Yeah, I think this is just a case of clicking the green circles. They can be very tempting, but it's not always the best play. Gonna Sandstorm here. This will finish off the Zalbi and do some chip to Auhi. I can Sludge Gift the Auhi next turn, it'll die. Fire Soul does nothing. I have bait, so I don't even get burned. Turbine for good chip. That's a good play. So this Albion does have some decent speed invest. Whoa. Not expecting it to do that much damage. Must be a 0 HP invest Auhi. Mudred does OX, but that's fine. I think I'm just gonna Dust Vortex the left slot and swap into Grandpa. And that should pretty much wrap up the game. I don't want to give him the Ignis proc. Raiken's pretty bulky, so it'll probably live. Yeah, you know what? Piranha's probably the better play since he did swap it in. It'd actually be better for me if Raiken lives here. Because then I don't have to worry about Grunder next turn. Hypno. So yeah, that's where bait comes in. Yeah, it lived. Nice. If he would have held it for one more turn, it would have been better. Because it'll wear off and he's still alive. But I would Sludge Gift before that could happen. But now that I know it's down, I will just T-Strike. And yeah, GG. I guess I should update the win rate a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm using every single Tem on this team. It's not like I feel like one Tem is the weak link. I think if anything, Moments feels the worst so far. And that's just because it can't take damage. Or it's almost... I guess it's still only got 2 weaknesses. I don't know, I've just been seeing a lot of Fires and Digis. Digis makes enough sense because it's just trying to counter the mental meta. The Fires is weird to me, and I normally don't see this many Fires. There's so many people on Auhi. What else have people been running? Like, I mean, I see the matches, but yeah, there was that. No Digis on Argan's team, but still in the Auhi. There's another Auhi. How many Auhis have I seen? One, not one. 2, 3. No. Okay, maybe it wasn't as many as I thought. Just the last couple. I mean, three's still a handful. Alright, so far with the team though, what I'd need to do is I need to add some amount of speed so I don't run into any more of those situations like with the Zalbian. E-Punch. And then also not having Prio on Piranha and Turts. You can't really get Prio. I guess the weak link really has been Grandpa. And any matchup it's good, it gets banned. And every matchup it's bad, I'd rather choose anything else. It's not fast enough to really threaten anything. And it's not bulky enough to be a pivot. It's only got 2 resists. It's not a wind-based meta like previous ones. Grandpa hasn't been great for you either. Yeah. I guess I didn't realize that initially. I thought it would be pretty good. Ever since Bird Season hit 100%, it's felt crazy, but there just aren't enough wins for it to get value. I don't know what I'd swap it out for, though. I did want something for Toxics. I guess I could bring a physical wind. I could bring, like, 2-Vine or something. Flash Volgon, farm it. Yeah. That's a good point. Ah! Don't make me... I didn't... I just lost against this guy because it's a max speed Zaubian and his E-Punch outsped my Taifu without synergy. And then his max speed Gialis outsped my speedy Grumper Sledge Gift. So yeah, I'm not happy to face him a second time because I did not change my speed values. I'm glad I at least have 1 Toxic for him to insta-ban. I've run a lot of teams before with 0 Toxics. I think Taifu Grandpa might still be the play. I know he doesn't have Cyber Claw now, so Moments might be more valuable. He bans the Mudrid. Is it not actually a max speed Gialis? Is it just trying to outspeed Volash or something and that doesn't go the rest for Mudrid? That seems so weird, but you do you, dude. Definitely gonna bring Piranha because he's a physical tank. I'm gonna try Moments this time. He is still hiding 1 move on the Zalbian. It was Turbine, Wastewater, Thunderstrike. Or Electro Punch. I don't know what the 4th is. Because I know that the stupid Gialis is faster than Grumper, the only thing I'm gonna bring Aohi instead. But that means the Hazrat's more valuable for him. I think that's fine though. So let's see, last time he swapped into 2-Vine. He stayed in this time. Ah, dang. Not that Taifu's like really valuable for me here. Babua will be in Aohi range now. Tornado the Hazrat, nothing wants to eat it. House Draken, hello, and thank you for the follow, appreciate it. You a Temtem player, playing some comp, or maybe farming some Lumas? Best way to get feathers? I mean, you can get some easy feathers from stuff like Free Tem if you got some time on your hands, or you get lucky and get one of the 5% Tems. Otherwise, like a lot of the Tamer's Paradise activities give like loads of feathers now. I don't know which ones are the best exactly. I'm not sure if anyone knows exactly. But a lot of them are pretty good. I know at least that Ever-Shifting Tower runs give 300, and they made those easier to do. Alright, so knowing there's nothing on his entire team that should be able to take a Fiery Soul Hypoxia. It's not like Drill's Albion, right? That would have been revealed. I've got scars from those days. Okay, he went for the Grandpa. So his TKS is his last move. Just say competitive is a big part of feathers in the umber hunting because you're not good at that. No, I wouldn't say that at all. There was a relatively long time where competitive was probably the best way to get feathers and stuff. That time is long gone. Long gone. It's still like a decent way, like if you enjoy PvP, you could still run it and have some success. Alright, went for the wastewater. At this rate, he won't be able to kill Auhi very easily. There's energy reserves, so Zabian should be dead here. Nice, alright. Yeah, I mean, the best way to get feathers is definitely going to be the Tamer's Paradise activities. I think Safari's pretty good now. I think Draft Arena's pretty good now. So basically just choose your favorite. Whichever one you enjoy most. Draft Arena is kind of going to be your Pokemon Battle Tower style thing. Double Gash onto the Auhi. Strange choice. That doesn't kill though, I still get first aid kit. Safari is just kind of like random Tems that ramp up. The hardest part about that is before the battle even starts on that. Ever-Shifting Tower is kind of like a mini roguelike, so kind of fun if you enjoy those. But yeah, I'm getting like 38 feathers per win. Like competitive is not the new feather grinding plan. GG's there. We got our revenge. We had the knowledge and used it against them. I'm always sad when people don't let me end a match with Abyssal, though. Well, I guess the reason he double gashed the Auhi was because it was his only turn 1, and he would have absolutely put me into the first aid kit range on Piranha, so he had to gamble on it killing, but like Temtem values are always a set amount, so he just didn't know that he didn't do enough damage the first time. Yeah, somebody posted a free tem reward. I knew the feathers were pretty good, but I didn't know you got 35,000 pan suns. And that's as much as you. I mean, it seems pretty good. I don't know how it really compares to old free tem. I think old free tem, if you really went around and farmed mimics, you could get like 200k. It seemed kind of like a pain though. Alright, so here's everyone's favorite new core. There's also a Grumper, a Nox, and a Lowaddle. I'm gonna ban Nox because it doesn't have a whole lot of weaknesses for me to exploit. I wanted to ban the Toxic so I can bring out my Natures because Nature Weakness, Nature Weakness, Nature Weakness, Nature Weakness gets walled by Natures, and then the Waddle. Looks like they're acknowledging that and gonna ban one of them. I definitely like Taifu more than Moments. Yeah, ban the Moments. Moments can kill your Lowaddle, so it's definitely a threat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't see why that would be the ban there, honestly. Do you need to be good at competitive to do the Tamer's Paradise activities for feathers? No. Nope, they are meant to be for, like, PvE activities. For some of them, you will need a team. So for Safari and Grit Arena, you'll need a team, but for Draft and Ever-Shifting Tower, you can just sign up and they'll give you the Tems in the mode. Alright, I do want Mudrid. Yeah, no, you don't have to be good at competitive because you're facing an actual player in competitive, and those you're just facing a computer. It's just like going through the campaign. It's just fighting another enemy. They'll get harder and they'll use Tems that kind of counter yours eventually, but you can get a really solid amount of feathers. You also get the free tokens every day, so or every week. So I definitely pick those up and use them when you can. If you got a buddy too, you can do Digilayers and get Lumas that way. Really high chances. All you gotta do is win. Okay, that's interesting because there's no hallucination synergy here. I have not calced to see if Mudrid lives. I know Auhi lives the hallucination, but I don't know if Mudrid does. Mudrid's squishier. It's got good HP, but not great defensive stats. If Grumper gets banned, I'm probably gonna swap Mudrid. Okay, no, Mudrid's fine to stay in then, because I have a backup just in case. I am gonna ban the Oshiara, just because that can beat Mudrid, Grumper, and Auhi, and I want all three. Almost picked Grandpa on accident. That would have been like the first time ever I've accidentally picked a Tem. Woo! As you're winning in Digilayers, this couldn't be you. You're the Luma Anihir lair. Oh, sorry to hear that. I mean, are you just going for like... The chances can't be that bad when you just go like 1-1-4-4-4 or 1-1-4-2-4, I suppose is probably the easiest reasonable. It's got to be at least 10%, right? Maybe not. Okay, so Volgon or Lowaddle is coming into one of these two slots. Otherwise, neither of them have a viable turn 1 move. My guess is that it's going to be Lowaddle coming in for Tort. Nope, it's Volgon. Alright, now we get to find out if I live or not. I do not. So I have to invest more HP on my Mudred. Because this is like one of the most common combos in the game. See Shreen's Horn Naga. Yep, so Naga got Hallucination. Hallucination now does insane amounts of damage. It's pretty stupid. Oh, come on. Not quite in energy or not quite in first aid kit. Hypno on who? Taifu, okay, and the guy still dies though. Yeah, so Nagais now has a 125 base power water move, turn 1, with very high prio. And Volgon is also 83 base speed, which is 1 point slower than Hedgen, 1 point faster than Platamus. So, and it has the high, like, by far the highest special attack stat in the entire game. And gives synergy to everything, so we're in a very fast meta and in a very mental focus meta. It's kind of weird. But we're here. So there's no reason not to swap in Grumper. Yeah, there's no reason not to swap in Grumper here. Rip your mid-range team. Yeah, no, honestly, that it is sad because it's one of the first times ever where mid-range just isn't in a great spot. I think if you got enough speed control on it, it can still work. If you're not running speed control, you're gonna lose to the fast teams and you're gonna lose to the bulky offense teams. It's really unfortunate. No. He predicted me. That's such a huge gamble because he procs my first aid kit and then I don't die to this Faraday cage. Okay, now I'm in trouble. That's really bad. Need to completely rework all your teams. Yeah. Power bank Volgon. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that one prediction, huge gamble, but it's gonna win him the entire game. So that sucks for me. Yeah, Torque comes in. Just a hallucination on... I don't even know if I outspeed the hallucination. I think I need to gamble on living, doing half of its health. And then the Lowaddle greeting for the Auhi. I don't know. That Sharp Brain predicts. It's just pain. there's that. I do live. Oh, I think I owe X here anyways. Alright, it is the greed on the waddle. Oh, but I died to the poison ticks. Wow, I did not expect them. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting the max attack Waddle, honestly. That is not a common thing. If my Aoi would have lived, I could have killed the Tort. But I would have just been delaying the inevitable. The yeah. GG. I really considered sacking the Piranha there. Like, it's not like I was so confident in swapping in the Grumper. I was actually trying to avoid the Inner Spirit, and I wasn't paying attention to holds. I didn't know that the Volgon already had 2 holds off. Tireless Shook will miss old Volgon. I don't even think Tireless is working right now. Or at least I heard that it wasn't. I haven't played it myself. And then not a lot of people are on Shook. Umbra hunting Hidati, yep. Yeah, I got Typho on my team, and I don't feel like buying its egg moves, so I wanted to get an Umbra of it. I also think it's one of the better looking Umbras. Big eyes on the evil looking caterpillar. Oh, I didn't even see you. You're just right here, farmer, right next to me. Are you hunting for some 2 Haws? Haas. Still getting through these early encounters, or... Sorry, no, don't worry. I thought it was funny. I didn't see it earlier. Probably do only 1, maybe 2 more games. Queues are definitely drying up a little bit. Actually, I should have 3 losses, because that was my 3rd. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'll end after this one, so I got a nice rounded 10 games. If I get lucky, I'll finish before the ads, too. Oh, you may coming in with the Luma Volgun. Piranha ban. Fair enough. Like, I'm actually gonna take out the Drakash here. Because then that frees up my natures. On the bright side, the Water Custodian Nagas can't bring. They can't bring Straw Shield because they have to bring Schweinshorn. Ooh, double Chromion. Love to see it. Okay, so Mudred's probably getting banned here. I'm going to take out the Hedgen, because that'll free up the natures just a little bit more. It was between Acronox, but I have Grandpa. Aohi outspeeds Chromion, so that'll be good. Mimit's got marbles. I do have bait on the Chromion, or on the Grumper, so I won't get burned. No evasion shenanigans. Can't bring in Moments until at least the Chromions are dead, but it'll fare decent against Volgon. Sort of go even with Acronox. Probably lose in the end, but Taifu isn't the most. It'll be good against Volgon. I'm actually going to stay in, just because I don't know. Okay, that doesn't even do half. Still doesn't do half. Bulky Grandpa, let's go. I don't think this kills. Chromions are actually decently bulky. Oh. Why would you calc for that? Of all things you could calc for, you make. Come on. No Rainbow Guard up yet. There's still no way for him to kill Grumper. It's relatively safe for them to just kill Grandpa. And then swap in Acronox. One of the Chromions has to stay in and die then. But the one at no health is going to die to Aohi anyways, so there's no point in keeping it alive either. But Acronox doesn't get a whole lot from losing holds, it's just kind of on the board then, and if Grandpa dies, then I get to bring in Taifu. So that's kind of a question of, does the Acronox have Toxin Shower? Which most of them do, that are on fast teams like this. There's no point in keeping Grandpa alive because I died to a Sting now. I'm actually surprised I took so little damage from the Chromions. And I feel like a team like this is too slow to really get value out of, so that's kind of surprising too. Whoa, not expecting Volgon. .3%, that is lucky. Nah, I'm pretty sure it was calced. Getting into dangerous health territory. Aohi's looking like a great endgame sweeper here. Because Sludge Gift won't kill Volgon, but it'll do enough damage to it. Provide some space. Better hope this is max speed Volgon. I don't know though. Oh, it's Turban. I was gonna say, yeah. If it, I was like, it took that decently well. I was surprised. What are the chances this thing has DC beam? Probably pretty good, right? If it has DC beam and I bring in Aohi, it's gonna be hard to come back. Ah, no DC beam, okay. I had to cover for it though, I couldn't risk it. Oh, but it was a Cyberclaw, no! Ah, that sucks. But Moments does need 2 hits to kill, but that's just fine. Like, it's fine for him. But everything's in range to die to Aohi now. Only option is to bring in Mimit. She's gonna keep this guy in, I think. This will be close. Nice. More chip on Acronox. Very valuable. Now Grumper's alive and on the board, so... Aohi Grumper team incoming. It is a double screen Acronox, so it's possible it's like bulky, speedy, and took some out of special attack. I'm not sure though, because I did take a good chunk from... Good chunk from Sting. Sludge Gift chip. Okay, decent, decent. Oh, but go for the Toxin Shower. Surprising. I think that's game. Grumper finally gets its bait procced. Gotta double the Mimit because the Mimit's the one with drill. Or no, it was the Chromium, but oh well. Either way. Yeah, this is the downside to saving low health Tems when there's an Aohi. Yeah, GG. I had Phantom Whiplash up, so I could have killed the Acronox. It could just Fire Soul and Whiplash. Alright. Not a bad day, not a bad showing on that last one. Yume's a good player. And if anyone knows how to use Volgon, it's definitely a Luma Volgon wielder. So, GG's there for sure. I think banning Drakash was definitely the right play. I still had the full health Taifu in the back even if things got a bit rough. Volgon can't do anything much to Taifu. So if I would have just been able to get a Hypoxia off on the well, that would have been tough because of Venom Spread would have been coming. Would have been Sting, Venom Spread. I could probably take 2... What is that sound? What in the world? I've never heard that sound effect before. Does somebody who just used an amp hole? Or whatever the new Tem Essence thing is? I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I'll just do a couple more encounters to kind of review the day. So the team's alright. When I initially made the team, I was thinking, oh, it can be like a special defense debuff team. It's just not happening like that. So I think that Grandpa swapping out for something different would be better at this point. I don't know what that something would be. I'd have to take another look at wind types. I need something that can output good wind damage. I did like Barnshe, but I don't think Barnshe is going to be the play. I want it to be a bulky wind type. So the options are basically Turok and Tuvine. But Tuvine, I've already got... Do I already have 2 crystals? Oh, I've already got really bad fire weakness because of the natures. I definitely want to keep the natures. They're part of the whole plan with the team. I guess I could swap out Moments for Saku. Oh shoot, we got ads. That's all I got. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm just gonna end. But anyone on YouTube, thank you. Have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.